everybody, Happy New Year. And I'm so grateful for everybody who's still keeping up with my journey and my van life conversion. I'm so grateful that you're still with me in 2019. And of course, I'm welcoming everybody who's new on my channel, and I can promise you this year is gonna be so exciting because this van is almost done. Yep, it's been such a long wait. I've been keeping you waiting and waiting, but I can promise you it really is so close. The outside is done, the inside is almost done. But today, this is the part 2 of the heater. If you haven't seen part 1 where I was converting the pipes, you should check it out. The link is right here. So today we're gonna put everything together, the pipes with the stove. I'm gonna give you the latest van tour because this baby, it has changed so much. I think I probably spent around 4,000 euro in this whole almost half a year that I've been waiting on this, and the upgrades are amazing. And I know it's been partly, but we're gonna go through all of them together in the next video. But today we're gonna build everything and see if it's gonna work out. My hands are already dirty, so let's keep working. The first thing I had to do was to secure the stove so it doesn't move around when I drive. On my self-fit cabinet, I had to drill some holes through the tiles, and they had to be in the exact same position as the feet of the stove. I only used some screws and nuts. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it was tight as a rock. The next step was a little bit difficult because I had to find the perfect position for the pipe. So I got some help, and together we could manage to find kind of the position of the pipe. So I cut out a round piece of cardboard as a template to draw the circle on the ceiling. But I was still a little bit unsure because my pipe was a little bit curved and I didn't really know exactly how much I had to go off. I'm nervous.
Hold it straight, it's not straight.
And as you see, I really did have struggles cutting with the machine into the wood and getting a really nice perfect piece out. So I had to grind a little bit around the edges, but it wasn't the end because the machine was smaller than the actual hole, so it was just the beginning. When the machine finally popped out of the roof, I was so nervous, but yet so happy because we finally made the hole. Hi! And now I got my template again to draw the same thing on top of the roof. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, this is how I always climb up on my roof. Yep, I look like a monkey. But you have to be a monkey if you want to convert the van, right? It took me some practice and patience to cut the hole even bigger and to make the circle as round and good as possible. Oh, hey there. Yep, that's me. I'm really serious and really focused, especially when it comes to the van. Always.
This wood is breaking through,
Yeah?
but not visible, but you gotta be careful with this side, just this part here. This is okay, all around is okay, here is more fragile, I see.
Yeah. We just almost made the hole. It was a bit difficult to get through, but because I have an epoxy wall, it's really not that difficult like metal. Hardest part right now is to get through the wood and to make the perfect circle because there are wood panels and it's a little bit more difficult to cut even bits because they are all going into another, aligned. So it's a bit difficult, but we just have this big grinder or whatever it is, and just doing that. No, it's okay. Try. Does it fit? Still? No, you have to go a bit more straight.
I can't because of the oven.
Oh fuck. Oh my god, you threw! Is it all you can go? Is it on the oven?
No.
Better if it's not black, because if it's with the metal thing. But you just have to take care now. On when I push it down.
Ba-bam.
Oh my god! Can I make a happy dance? I'm so happy. Oh my god, it's done. I don't know if it looks a little bit crooked or not.
That looks good from here.
Yeah, and from here too. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Now I just, oh my god. I'm so happy. And then I have to put this rim on top so it looks kind of better.
And paint it black.
Paint it black.
We're gonna paint the whole thing black again.
And on top, we still have to cut a little bit off the top and put the heads on and stuff, but this is all later when the joints are together. I really want to test it. I could already test it. We gotta make a test for sure when this is done. Fully adjusted, all painted, and then we're gonna make a test. And it doesn't even take that much room.
It looks straight. It looks pretty straight. But on top it's too big. Gonna cut it like this. And put a hat on.
Have you now seen the screwdriver? I had it in my hand.
Again, but
I had it in my hand.
again.
Oh, I feel so much released.
That was a lot of pressure.
The wood is a little bit cracked too, and
Yeah, but it's gonna take the rim around
Yeah, I
it, so
know.
it's gonna be okay.
I can't explain you. It just feels like everything is coming to an end. We both never done that before, and it's just looking so freaking awesome. I was so excited to test it, and I feel like the whole everything is just so perfect. The pipes aren't too thick. It looks so beautiful in that little stove. We have that beautiful stand with a beautiful opening for the wood, and I just cannot explain. I was so nervous doing this, and now it's done. After all, practical wise, I don't know yet exactly how good it's going to be. Of course, I have to keep you on that updated as well, like how I feel about the stove and having a stove in the van. But for now, I'm just still so happy, and just cannot express how much my heart is pounding right now and how excited I am. And by the end of the week, we're gonna travel again. Later that night, I was alone and I had a whole garage for myself because the people went off to work. So I had full access to all the machines inside, and I cut off that long piece that was too long on top of the roof of the flue pipe. Because my flue pipes were self-created and I cut it shorter, I still had some insulation wool left, so I took it out and pressed some of it back in so it's fully insulated, especially up in the top part. It is really important to have a really nice and thick insulation up there. And for God's sakes, I want something to fly off the van while I drive. So it was so important to screw everything really, really tight on each other. Otherwise, it would be so dangerous, not only for me, but also for other drivers. So that one is really, really important. Up next, I used some silicone. A lot of silicone. First, because you don't want any water in, and second, to secure it even a little bit more. And as I promised, the first test with my stove, and I lit the fire and everything went well. The stove is working. I can really feel the heat already coming towards me. I open up the fan on top. The pipe is already, yeah, it's getting hotter, but I can still touch it because of the double wipe that I created. Still, I think with the time it will get hotter, and it still works though. It releases also a little bit of heat here, which is good. I will definitely now follow up and see how I really like it in a long time period, if it's really that good and if it's really worth it. I mean, for now I have it. I'm excited to bake, to cook, to do everything with that little stove in the future, and to explore colder places even, especially since I have the stove. yeah, I hope you liked my little installation from the first video to the second video with the pipe installation. It took me a fair bit. I was really scared when I had to cut the hole, but after all, it turned out really amazing. And never ever ever forget, if you ever get a stove, don't forget one of those monoxide detector. It's really important, so you don't want to end up, you know, something happening in the van. So I'm gonna put this now in the van to see how it works, put some little adjustments. And as much as I love the stove for now, we have to be realistic. In the night it will not burn and last all night. So additional to that, I got a little stand heater, a heater that runs with the fuel that will be connected to my tank. But you will see in the next video how I'm gonna install it, and you will learn everything about it. And after that, I promise you, we're done and we're gonna start traveling again. I hope you're excited as much as I am. I know I kept you waiting for so long. Thank you for staying so long with me, and I'll see you very soon, guys, in the next video. And then I cannot wait to take you again on the way traveling and exploring the world in that little van. So I wish you a wonderful night or day. See you very soon. Bye.